Hi students, today we shall learn brake test on a three-phase induction motor. You can see the ratings of this three-phase induction motor is regarding voltage 450 volts, current is 8.1 amperes. So the rated current is to be applied by applying the brake on the three-phase induction motor. Okay, here the brake drum is made fixed to the rotor shaft of the three-phase induction motor, and we will apply the brake using this spring balances. Okay, so we will be applying brake using this knob. Okay, now the brake test is being applied on a three-phase induction motor. Now you can see there is no brake, it is freely rotating. Okay, now if you see this three-phase induction motor, the connections are being made as per the circuit diagram. So coming to the circuit diagram, if you see here, we have three-phase circuit diagram. Okay, that is R, Y, B, three phases are being taken, and the switch is being taken directly to make the on with the help of a 3.3 phase auto transformer. Okay, so the direct online DOL starter is used for switching on this three phase induction motor. Okay, now we will place this one. Okay, now we will place voltmeter and ammeter across this three phase induction motor to measure the voltage and also the ammeter, and we use here two watt meters. These are UPFs, that is unity power factor meters. So these two watt meters are used to measure the power readings across the phases of the RB and also RY. Okay, so we can take these readings and we will be calculating the remaining efficiency by using this brake test. So we are finding out the efficiency and also the performance characteristics of a three-phase induction motor by conducting a brake test. Okay students, we shall start. Okay, I am oning this one. Okay, the supply is made on. Okay, you can see the voltage and also the voltage has came. Now we are making on this three phase induction motor like this. Okay, now it is direct online now, so directly it is being started. Okay, this type of starters are used for three phase. Okay, it is reset also. Now you can see here directly without any brake applied, you can see this wattmeter. The wattmeter reading of this has been fallen down. Then at that time we have to keep that in reverse. So the reverse current reverse power is being flowing here, that is around 100 plus. Okay, this is in wattmeter 2. We shall call this wattmeter 2 and this is wattmeter 1. Okay, this is positive. You can see here it is in forward condition. Okay, you can see that switch is in forward condition. Here the switch is in reverse condition, only we have got negative power. So taking the starting reading, okay, we have the current. Here the current we have directly 3.1. okay, 3.1 amps. Okay, I will write the readings for you here. Okay, 3.1 amps, and the current is around 2. Okay, it is connected to 600 students. You can see here it is connected to 600. So whatever the reading we got here around 200 and 220 in between, it is around 4 point. So around 208 into 2. Okay, the voltage is 208 into 2. Most probably we will get 416 volts. Okay students, now if we have to take the reading, why? Because we doesn't applied any brake. So normal reading we have to take. First of all, the normal reading here is 200, and here is around 110. Okay, 110 or 120, we shall take 120. Okay, you can see here minus 120, and here it is 200, right? Okay, wattmeter 1. Okay, here we have to make multiplied with multiplication factor. You can see here the multiplication factor we have. You can see here how we have connected. We have connected B1 B2. You can see this B1 B2. We connected B1 B2. Okay, so for B1 B2, for B1, B2, you can see here for B1 and B2 the connection, the ampere rating is 10 amps. For 10 amps the multiplying factor when we connected to 600 is into 4. Okay students, so the multiplication factor we have to keep here is, okay, we have connected to 600, so the multiplication factor is 4. Okay, similarly for the other wattmeter also we have to keep into 4. Now we have to measure the speed. You can see this is normal speed. Initially it is 1494. Okay, now the speed is 1494. Okay, and you can see this is 0 and this is also at 0. So S1 S2 is 0 0 students. Now I am applying brake corresponding to the current. We can go up to 8.1 amperes. Okay students, now I am applying brake. You can see here. Okay, okay sir, 3.5 button, 3.5 button. Okay, okay, 5, it is 5, and you can see this is around 1.4. Okay, this is here the current reading is 3.5 amps. Okay, the voltage doesn't have any drift. Okay, 416 volts only. Okay, the reading here is 300 into 4, and you can see here it is been reduced to 0. So I am making it, you can see here I am making it forward condition. Okay, forward condition also it is 0, so we have to write here 0 into 4. Okay students, 0 into 4, this is 5 and this is 1.2 we have seen. Now we have to measure the speed. The speed is 1488. Okay, it is changed to 86, so I am taking 1486. Water. Okay, in order to reduce the heat produced on the brake drum, we need to pour some water. Okay, now what the next reading, I am applying again brake. You can see we will apply according to the current, rated current. So I am keeping current 4. Okay students, it is 4 around. So for 4.1 amperes, okay, the reading is 400 into 4, and this is around 50, right? 50 into 4. Okay, I am measuring the speed. 1478, and the reading here is 9, and that one is 1.4 I think. 1.4. Okay, now the next reading we have to apply up to 4.5. Up to 4.5 I am applying. You can see here for 4.5 amps. Okay, there is no shift in the voltage, so here it is 450 into 4, and that is 110 into 4, and that is around 12, that is around 10.8, and that is around okay. Now I am measuring the speed 1470. Okay, now other reading, we are taking another reading, that is up to 5. 520 into 4, that is 200, 190. 180 into 4.